Welcome to Imperfect in an Uncertain World, resources for living with authenticity and purpose. Wow, lots of strange things are going on now. I feel like we have a lot of plot twists going on in our lives lately. So, how do we navigate life's twists and turns? By listening to our bodies. Our bodies hold a wealth of intuitive information. We have only to listen. So let's talk. It seems that the uncertainty of 2020 really has leached into 2021. And maybe you're thinking, if I can just get through these next weeks, life will even out. But what if you don't find balance? What if these twists and turns are the only certainty that we find in 2021? Okay, take a breath. It's really going to be okay, however we find ourselves in 2021. This isn't a doomsday scenario, and I don't want you thinking that. This isn't an all out despair message. It's not that either. No, this is about taking a long, loving look at your real. This is the time to acknowledge where you find yourself in your life. Acknowledge what's certain, what's uncertain, what is going as planned, and where those plot twists are. It's a time to survey the lay of your land and decide where to go from here. Gosh, if you think about that, where to go from here, that's a biggie. So I want you to take another deep breath or take another breath and let that breath flow through your body. And as that breath flows through your body, I'm going to ask you to take a survey of your land because it's not so much an onerous thing when you connect to your core. And that's what the breathing is all about for me. It's at your core is an internal GPS, better known as your intuition. Now, you're really not expected to navigate those plot twists alone. The voice within you, your intuition, is your life guide. You have only to open the ears of your body and listen. So I'm going to start by saying that we are all intuitive. Now, maybe you believe that. But some, and it may be you may be in this group, have been conditioned to not listen to their intuition or even to deny its existence. Or maybe you fear that listening to your intuition will bring you 3 more steps into the mad uncertainty of your life. Now, maybe you even believe that being in a relatively uncertain yet stable life is better than taking a risk of acting upon your intuition. Maybe in the short term it is. But I have to say that while the moment is all that we have, listening to our intuition in the moment paves the path of really our blossoming hopes and dreams. Risks are to be taken. Life is to be lived. Intuition is to be listened to and responded with. And that's important. Let me say that again. Intuition is to be listened to and responded with. So let's go back to that long, loving look again. This look begins by listening to our body's conversation. With that long look comes an understanding of the many ways our body helps fashion our responses. And when we listen to our bodies, we actively engage in dialogue with our intuition. So, are you ready to take that long, loving look? Let's return to our breath. As you inhale, follow your breath throughout your body. I want you even to visualize its course. Feel as the breath encounters blocks, moves through them, and whispers into the nooks and crannies of your being. Taste and smell the aroma of your breath as it enlivens your being. Just be with your breath. And then I want you to ask yourself, what is my body saying to me? Perhaps it's something mundane. You may be thirsty. Or maybe it's a tingling or another way that your intuition is attempting to get your intuition. Or to speak, your intuition is trying to speak to you. So I'm going to say, have that drink. Hydrate yourself so that you can better hear the voice of your intuition. We are energy beings, and energy moves on water, so make sure you're hydrated. Then I want you to say to your body, what do you have to tell me? I am listening. And that's big. It's two parts. What do you have to tell me? I'm listening. It's the curiosity and then the daring of I'm listening, tell me. And then notice from where your body is speaking. So that's a biggie. So you're thinking, gosh, I'm not sure what this is. So let's move into the tangible with an example. The last time I did this exercise, I felt my shoulders pushed down and there was a heaviness in my solar plexus. So what's my body saying to me? What's intuitively is it trying to get me to hear? The shoulders pushing down were a reminder for me to get back in my body, to pay attention to what was happening to me physically. The motion really cautioned me to be more aware of me. I need to stop ignoring physical issues. And of course, for me, when it said get back in your body, I instantly thought of, you know what, your Tai Chi practice hasn't been what it should be. You need to get back and have a regular practice of Tai Chi. So that's what the shoulders pushing down meant to me. They might mean something different to you. That's why it's important that you listen to your intuition. So let's go to the heaviness in my solar plexus. If you study the chakras, you know that the solar plexus is the third chakra, which is all about personal power. And so with the heaviness came a series of queries for me. Am I standing in my own power? What can I do today to recommit to myself? How am I taking care of myself, which was kind of what the shoulders were trying to get me to see. And how am I practicing self-compassion? So those were what my intuition was saying. And in the conversation, I can say, okay, I'm doing this, this, and this, and these are the things that I'm going to try. But it's having that conversation really strengthens the connection to our intuition. So I listened. Now it's time to respond, to take care of myself, to be and act in ways that my spirit shines forth in the world as a beacon of peace and nonviolence. I think that those are important things to me. So this is a simple activity that really reconnects you to your intuition. And taking that long, loving look by listening to your body provides you with knowledge and the ability to take steps in the moment that make all the difference to those future moments. Just to remind you, we are all intuitive beings. And the next vlog that I'm going to do will be next week. And it will take a long, loving look at intuition and how our heart or our emotion aspect is intertwined with that. Because I have to tell you, being intuitive is really as natural as breathing. So I want to thank you for listening to this, for watching this. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. If you need help connecting yourself to your internal GPS, your intuition, give me a shout out. Let's schedule a session or 3. Intuitive Mentoring would love to work with you to connect yourself, to really begin to listen what your intuition is saying to you. Additional resources are available at vanessafhurst.com. But no matter what you do, most importantly is spend some time listening to your body, discovering what it is saying to you intuitively. Thank you for listening, watching. Have a terrific day.